Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and may not be true. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing good. So let's see, what is going on? Did you guys see that image I posted of Markle and Harry getting ready to, they were doing a video announcing their podcast, Archwell Audio. Flat as a board stomach in a nice dress. This is supposed to be a recent clip of her and no sign of pregnancy whatsoever. How bizarre is that? Also, what else is being said? What else is being said is, what else? Netflix. I don't know if you guys watch Danger Zone, but Danger Zone apparently did a video. She called up Netflix pretending to be a super fan and wanted to know whether or not any projects were being released, if anything was on the table, because she was so anxious to get it. And they said there was nothing on the table and nothing being released, but she can call back and check it any time. How's that for news, huh? So things aren't panning out. They aren't putting out any work, you guys. I'll take that as a confirmation. My spreads did come out that they didn't have anything. They didn't have the creative abilities. So it really reinforces all of my spreads on that. They don't have the creative ability. They have to muster up employees and people to do it for them. So anyways, and so far they have been unable and unsuccessful apparently. So anyways, there's that. What do I want to do a spread on today? Because there's really no point in that. I trust it. There were screenshots of the conversation with the person from Netflix. So I do take that. I will not even need to do a spread on that. What else? Cambridge family. I got a request on how are the Cambridges holding out with all the extra work that they've been taking on. As we know, they've been taking on a tremendous load. So let's find out how they are faring. How are the Cambridges doing? Spirit guides and angels. How are the Cambridges doing? How is their marriage holding out? How are they handling the extra pressure? How are they handling the extra pressure? I want to make sure I try and get all of this on camera. So I hate that when you guys cannot see all the cards. So let me see if I can lift this up even higher. There we go. Okay, hopefully. Okay, here we go. Very not intentional when you guys can't see the cards. I really want you to see all of them. Here we go. So there we go. That's for starters. Here we go. For starters. Okay, so how are they feeling? They feel that that is not fair. Justice in reverse. It's not fair. They have to work so hard. I can see that. That is true. And it is not a transformation. It's not a death. So they don't see anything changing anytime soon. And we have loss and illness. It was a loss. It was a loss to them to have this happen. And it makes them kind of basically feel sick to their stomach about it, about being put in that position. So based on these three cards, I'm going to go deeper because that is pretty much on point, I would say. So let's clarify the justice. What is it about the justice that upsets them? What upsets them with the justice in reverse? I'm going to do some more shuffling. What is it about the justice? The lack of fairness. Well, we know that isn't fair, but let's find out. What is it about it that really upsets them? What is it about that really upsets them? We got here the Three of Wands. So what upsets them the most is that, they were on a positive pattern with them at one point in time, and it became a heartbreak. Triangulation, really. Three of Swords for me is always a triangulation. There's always someone else involved that comes along, and I would say the triangulation would be Meghan, because it used to be, Kate and William, Harry, and then now we've got Meghan coming in. So it's like a triangulation. The Three of Swords also represents stormy emotions and upheaval. So it created too many stormy emotions, upheaval, and they were off to a positive pattern until Meghan walked in the picture. And we also have this, which is Knight of Pentacles, because Harry he went after her. He chased after her. He was the knight in shining armor chasing after, he accepted her and brought her in, and it was not victorious. It became a failure. Victory in reverse. And it was a bad situation from the get-go, basically, is what that is saying. Let's clarify this card. the Death in reverse, which Death in reverse is basically, there's going to be no changes. They don't expect anything to change. They don't expect the load to lighten up. It's going to remain that way is how they feel. It's like it's an indefinite. So let's get some more on this Death in reverse. Please clarify Death in reverse. Here we go. We've got here, it does not make the family happy. It puts the family in reverse. Not a happy family. Oops, sorry, I went off camera. There you go. It makes the family unhappy because they can't have, there's no positive transformation going on. No positive transformation, and it makes the family feel stuck, you know, more on everybody but Harry and Meghan. So yeah, here we go. Put that there. There we go. So that is that. Let's clarify the loss and illness. What is it about the loss and illness? Please clarify loss and illness. Loss and illness, please clarify it. The loss and illness is the lovers, Meghan and Harry. They were supposed to be part of the team. It was supposed to be team effort. It was supposed to be Three of Wands, positive pattern off the ground. And it didn't work out with her. And we got here the Five of Wands in reverse. So the Five of Wands in the upright is power struggles. Now those power struggles are gone since they left. So that is a relief. They're aware that the power struggles were there. And that was the reason why they left, is because they were a power struggle. Meghan wants to be in Kate's position. Let's get honest. We all know that, right? That's why they walked away. And it became a rock bottom situation with the Nine of Swords. So that is suffering and disappointment and despair. And it's also the insomnia card, losing sleep. So even though there's roses on the bed, if he gets a good night's sleep, things could be sweet, but it's affecting the mental health here. Let's get under the surface here. What we have here, self-sacrifice in reverse, being selfish. They were too selfish. They weren't willing to do it. They weren't willing to self-sacrifice themselves. Let's get to the center of the situation. So they know that Harry was not about duty. He doesn't want to do duty. Meghan was not about duty, that it was all fake. And they left. They left the stormy waters. Meghan couldn't handle it, and so they left. On point. So yeah, it's pretty much clear as day. There is that. So let's find out, is Meghan, because I just posted on Twitter that about Harry. Harry had had relations with a girl in Vegas who's claiming she did some BDSM, that is, whips and chains on Harry, and that is her profession, and that Harry enjoyed it, basically. That she was kind of rough with them, and they had a little bit of a thing going, I guess. She became full-blown BDSM specialist, where she makes thousands of dollars a night. And that is kind of out there in the news. And anyways, I found it on Quora. Actually, there is a group, a Meghan group, that posts all her faux pregnancy images, and they really get in, and it gets pretty dirty, I will say that. Anyways, that article posted up, so I snagged it. And so anyways, it was about BDSM. So let's find out, does Meghan do BDSM on Harry? Does Meghan perform BDSM, sex bondage, and masochism on Harry? Let's find out. Does she perform BDSM on Harry? Does she do BDSM on Harry? That one popped. Here we go. Well, she likes being the Empress. So that would be someone who likes to create things. That is someone who's going to create and start it. That is the high female energy. Being Empress, I would think that's a temptation there, most definitely. It's not just the mother card. It's not just nurturing, growth, mom card. It's also fruition, creating fruition. So she could start it. Maybe she likes to start it. Say, hey, let's engage in this and that. Let's see what's with it though. But she doesn't come up with the storyline. She's not creative. So maybe she just orders someone else to do it. Let's find out what's going on here. She's High Priestess in reverse. So High Priestess in reverse is she's disconnected from creativity also. So she really does not have any creative input. I always get it with Meghan. She is not a Queen of Wands upright. She is always reverse. I also get a lot of times a High Priestess in reverse because she's not truly connected. She's disconnected. And she's disconnected from her creative abilities as well. She likes to leave. So maybe she orders it for him and then she leaves the room. Oh, this is fun. Okay, keep going here. Here we go. Judgment in reverse and Ace of Wands in reverse. Outcome comes partnership in reverse. Yeah, she doesn't want to watch that stuff. I'm getting what I think is she might say, yeah, you can do it, but I can't create this thing. I'm leaving the room. Or, you know, she's a bystander is what I'm getting from this. She's a bystander. And the Judgment in reverse is self-doubt and inner critic. So she's got self-doubt that she can even probably be very effective at it because she lacks that creative mind to pull it off, is to be a really successful BDSM lady. And once again, the Ace of Wands in reverse. So she doesn't have that mindset, that creative fantasy play in her head, really. She just does what's told to her. She just goes by script or whatever she can steal. And the partnership in reverse. So this doesn't appear to be her thing, which I'm surprised. It really is not her thing. I would think that she would just be like what the rumor has from Soho House from a while ago, that an employee walked in. Harry was in a very compromising position with Marcus Anderson and a bucket of ice. Meghan was sitting in a chair. So Meghan is a bystander and likes to watch. She does not actually create it, nor does she actually do it, because the partnership in reverse. And then she's got the self-doubt and inner critic, and she doesn't have the creative mind and spark whatsoever. And sometimes she actually feels like she just wants to leave the room. Just let him have whatever it was that gets his goat, whatever he enjoys. And then we have here, circle of support in reverse. So she might be concerned if it got out what people would think of her. So she might be being a little bit more cautious about her sexual games and what she's engaging in. And then we have Page of Wands upright would be, a young male coming in with another guy, with a guy, not with a woman. Could be it as well. So this would be someone who, I guess I need to ask, does she leave? She leaves the room. I'm not seeing her. If she does not do it. This is not her thing. When with the Page of Wands at the subconscious level, that is subconscious. This is in the center of the situation of circle of support in reverse. So she's afraid of it getting out publicly, and then subconsciously the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, in the upright, that is, energetic, cheerful, fearless, and it's good news coming. So she doesn't mind someone else coming in and bringing Harry the good news of this little torturing, whatever's happening. She's not doing it, you guys. She's totally an observer. I think she likes to sit on her throne and pretend like she's the queen sitting there watching it. So I suppose that's the next question. Hopefully nobody gets upset by this little scandalous spread. Does she just like to sit and watch? Does she just like to sit and watch on her throne? On her throne. Let's see. Well, she knows that Harry is let's just do it, and he's very emotionally involved in it, and he likes it. It's an emotional thing for him, and the Ace of Pentacles, and it costs money. It costs money to do it, so it's someone they hire. And the King of Pentacles, and Dad is not paying for it, because King of Pentacles I always get with Charles, so it's not on Charles' dime, thank God. And then we have here the High Priestess, and then the High Priestess comes in. A more High Priestess type energy female comes into the situation to do it, or possibly a male who has a lot of female energy. And then we have here the Nine of Wands in reverse. As you could see with the Nine of Wands, success is close, but it's not close. And also, I always get this as someone breaking boundaries when it's because here the guy's got full of boundaries. He's got his boundaries up. He's looking very suspicious. So this would be letting down your boundaries in order to actually engage in such behavior. I'm going to go under the surface, and it causes him a bit of nightmares and insomnia, and he does worry about doing it, about it probably publicly coming out and making him look bad. So that's probably why Meghan sits back. She does not want to take any falls for things. She's actually being kind of careful in some areas of her life, and it looks like this is one of them. Crazy. Here we go. Let's get some energy. Let's get some more energy on Meghan and Harry now. How are things going for them right now? How are things going for them right now? How are things going for them right now? Well, they are, okay, they are thinking about the house and what a false person Meghan is and how poverty-stricken they are. That Meghan doesn't have her wealthy man. She wants a wealthy man within the community, and she wants to be seen as a mature female. So she wants to really change and alter and reshape her public persona. I'm getting this a lot lately. She's wanting to be seen as a mature woman now. She's wanting to be taken seriously, and that's probably why she's not engaging in the BDSM. She's starting to become very aware of her public persona and what can leak out, because she does want to get into politics. So let's get into this mature woman. So how serious is Meghan about appearing as an authentic, sincere, mature woman? How serious is she about being seen as mature? Yep, she doesn't want to be seen as a tart anymore. We have here, she wants to release the bondages and the ties that held her before. So that is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Upright, you know, you are suffering and you're disappointed and despair. So she wants to release some of that despair, and that she wants to release the ties of immaturity, and she wants to be seen as mature, and she knows that she cannot weigh options anymore. There's no more options, because if she wants to manifest anything, she has to be mature, but otherwise this guy here is going to stay in reverse. She won't be able to manifest. She won't have the Two of Pentacles. You know, she realizes it takes effort to maintain it, but she lacks that. She lacks the effort because it's in reverse. She has a problem. She struggles with the effort to maintain maturity. It doesn't come natural to her. She struggles with it because this upright is, you know, she knows it takes effort, and she knows she doesn't really have it. So she struggles with it. She's trying to release the ties of immaturity. She doesn't want to be tied to it anymore. She wants to be mature. Under the surface, we have here, she's tired of being brokenhearted, and she's tired of the Three of Swords, which is stormy emotions and upheaval. She wants a calmer, more mature life now. She really does fantasize about that. I would say it's more of a fantasy on her end, and hopes and wishes going on right here. She's tired. She's getting exhausted, and they do get tired, you guys. They do get tired. They do get exhausted. They do collapse. They do have their narcissist breakdowns. She's probably had many, many, many breakdowns in the last couple years, and it's taking a toll on her, and it's starting to show that she's tired of it. She's tired of it. She wants to grow up. She feels she's ready to grow up now. But she's struggling with it. She's actually struggling with it. But it is a desire of her to actually grow up and be seen as queen material, you know, a dignitary, you know, high status, you know, all of that. So that's why she really does want it. Will she actually be able to attain it? That's a whole nother ball game. Will she actually be able to attain it? Will she actually be able to attain any level of that? Any level of that? I will be kind, and I will just do upright. How's that? And I will do with aspecting. So we got here self-imposed restrictions. There it is, the same card we had before. She's trying to release the binds of immaturity, and she wants that release new hope. She really does. Let's get some more here. There, and she wants to push forward. She wants movement. She wants to be able to push forward in her life. She knows being immature is holding her back. This one's sticking out. I'm going to take it. And she wants abundance. She wants that, you know, Nine of Cups. She wants total abundance, and she wants all her wishes to come true. In order for that to happen, she's got to be seen as a mature woman. So that's really what's going on in her mind right now. That is what she is truly struggling with. As you can see, it's not motherhood. It's not Harry. It's not even the royal family. It's all self-referential of her goals and where she wants to be and what she needs to do and how she's being viewed by the public. That is the only thing they concern themselves with, is public image, being considered wealthy and better than everyone else, and being seen in a positive light. So it's very self-referential. She knows she wants to be seen in a positive light. She knows she's got to grow up. She knows she's got to kick a few of her really bad habits. This one here, what do we have here? We have here insecurity and addiction. She knows she's very insecure and she wants to be seen as the Queen of Cups, a very emotional, nurturing, supportive individual. And she knows that she is not seen that way, but that is how she desires to be seen. She wants basically Queen Elizabeth energy is what she wants. And she wants to sit on a high throne in Southern California, being seen as the Queen of Cups of California. That's what she wants. She wants to be the Queen of Cups of California. But will it actually happen? Will California see her as the Queen of Cups of California and mature? I don't think so, but let's ask the cards. Will California ever see Meghan as the Queen of Cups? Will California ever, or politics ever see Meghan as Queen of Cups? Will she ever be viewed as Queen of Cups? Will she ever be viewed as Queen of Cups? What do I have here? I've got 4 of Wands. So I'm going to do be kind. I will do upright. 4 of Wands, the just do it, strength, support, and vigilance, fluff news. So will she ever? Well, they will see her as someone who likes to celebrate. The 4 of Wands, they will know that she likes contentment. She wants her contentment. They will realize that she relies exclusively on Harry and Harry's money, and getting him on board with her ideas, that she has got this, that she needs to appear strong. And it looks like there will be some support if she does this. Her support will grow if she's able to do it. But a lot of people won't trust her because they know that it's vigilance, fluff news on her end. So it's her addiction to fluff news is going to probably bury her right here. It's the fluff news that's going to get her. So let's ask about the fluff news. Please clarify Page of Swords. Here we go. Movement in reverse and confusion. So what happens is too much fluff news is really affecting her being able to make decisions in life. It's affecting the positive movement, and people don't want to go near her and touch her because it's affecting that positive movement. And all it does is create confusion because they don't know what to believe at this point. They don't know who she is. They're not sure, is it true or if it's false? So what it is they probably just don't want to touch her because it creates so much confusion. And that is typical with the narcissist. They create confusion. That is the cognitive dissonance that she created in Harry, where people believe in 2 things. They believe in both sides, and it creates confusion. And then once the confusion sits in with a victim, they become depressed and anxious. And so the public is not depressed over her, but it creates an anxiety because they don't know what to believe. So this confusion is also cognitive dissonance. They want to probably believe some stories here and believe some there, and they're like, I don't know what to believe, and that's cognitive dissonance for you, you guys. That's how it works. So yeah, she does want to be that Queen of Cups, you guys. She wants to be the Queen of California. But I don't think people will bend a knee for her. I don't think they will at all. Let's get Netflix. How is Netflix feeling about them currently? How is Netflix feeling? Well, I'm sure that they did, so I will. I know I said I wouldn't, but I'm just going to pull a few here. How is Netflix feeling? How is Netflix feeling? Well, we've got here, if I did it upright, it's the finish line, you guys. It's the no card, and it's the finish line. So they are right at the very tail end, a finish line with Netflix. So things aren't looking too good with Netflix. So that is that. Let's get at the bottom of the deck. We got here illusion ends, gaslighting card. So the illusion ends. It's a gaslighting situation. They were not able to do it. And then we have here straight razor. And the straight razor. So it's done. It's done for them. Netflix is done, you guys. So that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye.